it was good. I mean, I was just most pleased with the way I hit the ball. I was getting there at Houston and the Masters, but kind of was interrupted my practice around that time with COVID, and then I've been hitting a lot of balls in a simulator, so they look good for about 10 feet at least, but it was nice, probably the best ball striking round I've had in about 5 years, so I feel like that's something good to start the year out with.
That was a strength of yours for a long time. What about it made you feel like that?
Just the quality of iron shot, the proximity to the hole. I drove the ball really nicely today. I mean, it is a nice course to get the confidence up. The fairways are wider, but still with the wind and the elevation, you've got to be a little bit careful, and I drove it really well. And also, proximity was really tight. I missed a couple putts, but finally got a bit of a feel for the green on the back nine.
Any sense of, the break last year and the disjointed thing taking away that momentum you had at this time last year as well, where obviously you broke your wind drought? Are you looking to try to capture it as quickly as possible?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I just had nothing organised coming back from COVID, and that momentum was gone, and I tried hard and I played okay, but okay gets average results out here. And I came up with a good plan after the Masters of what I need to do to start here and to get through the next couple months, and I'll just tick that off each day, and I think that'll leave me in a good place.
What was the plan here?
Play better. No. Yeah, good. No. Just to get on top of like every aspect of what I need to do to play well. I think at this point in my career, with the years of experience and the knowledge of my own game, I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. And to do that, it's just applying myself to a few areas to make sure those boxes are ticked, and by the time I walk on the course, I should just be able to play golf and not, have to worry too much about anything else.
You talk about the strike today, of the 40-odd shots you hit today. How many did not come off the way you had vision?
I hit the one into 18 out of the heel a little bit. That's why it came up short, but it was a pretty severe slope. That one. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was very good today, my striking.
Thank you.
Thought to play better. What are your goals, I guess, at this point in your career, going for
It's always been winning tournaments, and I'd like to quickly get to 20 PGA Tour wins at this point. I think that'd be a nice little accomplishment for me, and obviously winning another major and trying to do a Brooks or a Jordan or a Rory and win a few really quick, because quick is important for me at this point.
different now than how do your goals change from 5-10 years ago?
They haven't really changed, but there's a bit more urgency about it, and like I said, the plan has to be a little clearer, and I know I have to be a bit more disciplined in ticking that box every day to make sure I just take a step forward, and if I take a little step forward every day, then I'm going to be in a good spot.
Adam, sorry for this offbeat question, and apologies for not doing my homework, but I'm trying to think, were you at Eastlake last year?
No.
Did not make it. But as a member of this tour, when you think of someone like Schauffele, who actually had the lowest score but doesn't get credit for the win, as a tour member, do you like that, or should there be some kind of a recognition?
I think as a whole, as the tour, we've decided that event is not a normal event. It's the final. The Tour Championship is now the final of the FedEx Cup, and it doesn't run like a usual tournament. And I think, yes, it's peculiar, but it's, other tournaments kind of changed their formats as well, like New Orleans did, and somewhat, I think. Yeah, Stableford as well. I think somewhat there's not space for 50 stroke play events in the calendar year. I mean, they can't all be serious 72-hole events. You know, some of this is, of course, about competition, but it's also about entertainment when there's so much of it. And, you know, the tour's got to try and find that balance. And I think as players, we all accept that it's not the Tour Championship that we had until 2004 years ago or whenever it was. So things have to change to get better. So hopefully it's a good move.
Is there room for other formats? It's stable for maybe have match play. We're not sure about that.
Yeah, match play. It's tough. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's so many events. I don't know what the right balance is, and I think obviously the minds at the tour have to find that right balance. But things have been going fairly successfully for golf since returning from COVID, at least, you know, ratings-wise and participation-wise generally. So, you know, we'll try and ride that wave a bit.
Do you think the PGA Tour is ready for a mixed team event?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's so many events. It doesn't matter. Absolutely. You know, like I said, I think, you know, you've got to identify that there's probably 10 or 12 serious competition events during the calendar year, and then the rest is a bit of entertainment, really. And but the thing for all of us and people trying to peak for those 10 or 12 serious events is they've got to use those entertainment events to get prepared and get ready. So you know, it's finding that balance of your schedule and also for the tour schedule and what's entertaining and how serious it should be taken.
Thank you.
Okay.
Patrick, 5 under today. Nice start. If we can get some comments on your play.
Yeah, made a couple